Hey guys, your boy MKS here. Hey guys, that is in plural. Hopefully, I'll get at least a few people watching my video. Anyway, I was thinking about making a video for football, so I just decided I was a bit bored, so I was trying to do some writing, but I got a bit of writer's block. I did do at least a tiny bit of writing, but anyway, and I'm laughing. Sorry. In my last series of videos, my 3-part videos, I know I mentioned in part 1 that I would only do 1 or 2. I do think I did say I might only do 1 or 2 list videos. So I think this is my second. So after this video, or after this series of 3 videos, I'm going to definitely do non-list related videos. But anyway, I'm probably going to do more talking about football, Italian football and Serie A and Celtic, but it's also about Asia as well. But anyway, for those who follow football, the Champions League is on most Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So I know the football season unfortunately had to take a hiatus, or what do they call it? Take a break, and they had to decide whether they're going to be able to continue with it. But as a big football fan, especially of Italian football and Celtic in particular, I thought I would include some of my priorities or dreams or imagination for Italian football and Celtic at club team level, so not at national level. Anyway, so here goes. Number 1, I hope for Serie A to become the most successful league in terms of European trophies. One like Italian teams do well in the Champions League and the Europa League, and also in the World Club Cup and any other competition outside of Italy. So any sort of any sort of international competition, basically. At club team level, I'd love Italian teams to be number 1, which would help in the rankings and things like that, and help Italian fans to be sort of, even that their rivals, to become like sort of, even though they're rivals of each other, to sort of support each other when they play non-Italian teams, because that helps the league look better. So even from their point of view, like say for instance, if Lazio and AC Milan don't get on, let's assume they don't get on well. I don't think that's quite true, but let's assume they didn't, or none of the Italian teams really get on well. Let's say, unfortunately, but let's say Lazio didn't want to support AC Milan when they played another European team. Obviously, the better teams do in European competitions or international competitions, the better it will be for teams like Lazio or Juventus or Inter or AC Milan or any other Italian team. So I hope they'll support each other when they play overseas teams. Number 2, I dream to like sort of find out about Italian clubs' records, find out as much information as I can about Italian football clubs' records in the Europa League, Champions League, and World Club Cups and things like that, respectively. And also I hope that YouTube videos like this, somehow by making YouTube videos like this, it will somehow raise the brand value and help Italian football be trending. And then hopefully that will make sponsors want to sponsor Italian football and owners. And every idea I have now pretty much can be applied to Celtic. I hope for Celtic to be the most successful club in Scotland as well. And again, hope to by making YouTube videos, hopefully it will help. And again, hopefully if I do make any money from these YouTube videos, I'll also donate it to Celtic. And if an Italian team played Celtic, I'd probably support the Italian team just slightly a bit more if it was like in a European competition, because of the league tables. And sometimes I do wonder if Celtic should bother with Europe, because having the competition with Rangers, with the way football is, because there's not much money in Scotland comparative to like the Premier League or even other leagues like the Liga or whatever, or even the Bundesliga probably, or even the French league. It's unlikely Celtic are going to win anything there. So in terms of trophy counts, it's unlikely they're going to overtake Rangers that way. So I hope Celtic will overtake Rangers ASAP in terms of trophies won overall. So I don't know if they should focus that much on Europe, but I'd love to hear what my fellow Celtic fans, as well as town fans, or even football fans generally, or anyone else has to say generally, but in particular Italian and Celtic fans, who I hope will subscribe to my channel, and we can support each other's channel. Like I try and like their videos as much as possible and things like that. Number 3, I hope for owners, like business owners, to come in and buy up Italian football clubs and Celtic and like invest money into the infrastructure, football pitches, everyone in Italy to have football each, and also Celtic, as many Celtic fans have Football Legion train with each other, like charities to help. And also for Serie A and Celtic, if they do make a lot of money, like I have a strange dream about them becoming, like Serie A to become a £1 trillion league, or at least $1 trillion league, or even £1 trillion, or in the plural, £1 trillion league, and maybe even Celtic to make billions, if not trillions, which in Scottish football would make them really higher than any other team in Scotland. So they have much more chance of winning, of overcoming Rangers' record. And for any, a lot of people might say they want to support the underdog, or that Celtic are making it boring because they're winning all the time. But Celtic, I think it's still, if people look at it this way, it's the trophies that they've won over history. Celtic are still behind Rangers, so that could be an incentive for people to support Celtic to help them to overcome, to win that record. And also hope, as I say, if Serie A and Celtic does make that kind of money, that's the point I nearly forgot, is I think they do have possibly a social responsibility, if you like, to do stuff not just locally but also nationally or even internationally, like with feeding poor people, providing water, clean water, giving people football in slums, doing more stuff like the Kibera Celtic stuff. Maybe Kibera Celtic could be called the Kibera Celts, and like my friend's school, Rare Gem in Kenya, could become the Kenyan Celts, and like they could support football teams like Simba in Kenya, and like schools in Kenya to get access to footballs and things for children to play and enjoy themselves, who might not even have footballs, or even fundraise for Kenyans to have like places where they can play sports, or even places in India and across Asia as well as Africa. And apparently there's more poor people in Asia than probably any other continent. So I think there's a lot of incentive to support people from slums there and orphanages and things like that, which I talked about before. And also my fellow dyslexics, again, giving them footballs in Asia and things like that. But hopefully, obviously, that will come back to benefit Italian football and Celtic respectively. Number 4, I'm conscious I'm taking a bit of time because I want to go for my walk soon. So I might finish the rest of this when I come back from my walk, actually, part 2 and part 3. But yeah, so number 4, again, I hope they'll like sponsor more academies in Asia, and that would help people in Asia who are in poverty, give them something, like children who don't have much to do or don't have much joy, or possibly get themselves in trouble, or put themselves in danger by playing on the street or things like that. It'll give them like places to play, park spaces, so they can keep, hopefully, a place where they can keep safe, and that will hopefully benefit them in other areas. I know there are other priorities like food, shelter, comfort, and all that, and warmth, and as I say, shelter for those who are starving, and things like that, as I say, food and drink and whatever else, water, clean water. But again, through football, hopefully a lot of good can be done, and making peace through football, good football for good, and things like that. So I hope to promote my ethics through football. Number 5, again, I hope to have like YouTube videos, YouTube matches, like football games which could be recorded on YouTube, and find other ways to like where people can sponsor the matches or donate, either for their PR or even just to feel good about themselves, like Soccer Aid or Football Aid, things like that. Number 6, I hope to do as much as I can, again, to help Italian football and Celtic, and also to do like good causes. Number 7, I hope God will bless my plans and help me do the best I can do, and put those plans into action, obviously, and things like that. I hope things will go in my favour. Number 9, I hope to hear from other people's ideas and share ideas and see what we can do and that kind of thing. And again, my priority in football would be, in terms of club team level, would be for the Italian league to be the most successful in terms of trophies won internationally, to be the most successful league in that sort of regard. Not just in terms of the most viewed or the most followed or the most popular or things like that, but in terms of also trophies as well. Hopefully both of those things, but especially the trophies. And number 10, again, I hope to support youth and youth academies. Again, hopefully that'll be a mutually beneficial thing. Hopefully it'll benefit people in parts of Asia and around the world, but also in Italy and Celtic, because they'll get to travel and play football with each other and practice, and hopefully also make people feel good. And hopefully so both Serie A, Italian football league, and even like grassroots or lower level teams, and Celtic will get tax exemptions for that, and that will encourage sponsors to support such initiatives. I hope that covers everything. Hope that makes sense. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. I think I did quite good. It's about 10 minutes long, so